out the door you go.
I bring mine thing. Is that a normal thing?
Yeah, you wear that everywhere that's not talking with your family.
Oh, really? You wear weapons just casually?
No, he's talking about the hood.
Oh, okay.
And both, yes.
Yeah, the weapons.
You'll see pretty much everyone has a weapon, even if it's just like a knife, like Pallas has. Okay. Someone has a part of steel on them.
Would it be weird to bring a gun?
No, there are people with just guns.
Okay.
There's guys with just like under barrel shotguns just slung around.
Right.
You just have to have, they call it just having some iron. Without that, none of your threats or your promises have really any meaning. Mm-hmm. Unless you can defend what you own, you don't have any promise. So yeah, no, everyone has something on them.
Sucks to be crippled in this town, I guess.
Yeah, there are a good amount of artificial limbs. There are a good amount of them. You see that pretty much everywhere. Actually, a lot more than you would in Imperial cities. Where people there would maybe cloak or go without. No, these guys just have that out. But yeah, you're walking down the street. You go to the market district. The clothiers.
Yeah.
Are there any chores, too, that you guys need to get done? Daily?
Well, he has to run the shop, but I'll say this. There's quite a few people who are out on the street watching you as you came out of the shop.
Yeah, she's not crazy about it.
It's fair. You see, there are a couple, there are about 3 or 4 soldiers who are just sort of in a group watching you as well. Mm-hmm. So you go over to the clothiers? Yeah. You walk as a group, a couple people are following you.
Oh my god.
A few ways off. But you arrive at the cloth market, which is... Oh yeah. This is a big market square with a bunch of just sheets of tanning canvas and leather, and there's even some cotton and wool mixed in there.
Time for some canvas for Candyce.
Candyce is canvas. So, you said there's some people who are expecting some favors from you.
Yeah.
Is he coming with us?
Yeah. Okay. You're all in a group.
He's with us?
Yeah. Just some small trinkets that he makes as a way to
So what kind of clothes do they sell?
It's a lot of I guess you can call it minimalist. Like you can tell by what he wears. It's like a black t-shirt with his black scarf that wraps around his face and just goes out the back, like robe and pants. So this
is very industrial.
Yeah, it's got different colors to it, but it's nothing that's like roses or nothing like that. It's just like you get a t-shirt and shorts or pants or whatever.
If you want to go in and get measured, they can get you everything you need.
I know, I've been here before. They should have my measurements.
Oh, you think a couple of them remember you?
I mean, it has been a few years.
Where's the shopkeep at?
Oh, this is all subdivision of the market. There's a bunch of people running around.
Oh, I thought you were at one singular store, right?
No, this is almost an entire block of. There are people who sell the material. There are people who cut it. There's just a whole bunch of people out here. Mm-hmm. There are people actively tanning leather too. It smells atrocious here. There's dyes and leather tan and lye everywhere. So you roll for find person that you remember.
Okay. 4.
That's a 4. Yeah, it's a lot of new faces. Richter. You go up to your usual.
Yeah, I bring some parts for how you spin clothing and some
that's like you actually give them some of your. So this is some of your common trade that you do.
Yeah.
Alright, man. What do you got for me today, huh?
I figured it's been a while since I dropped by. You'd need a new one.
It has. It's been almost 2 months, man. What have you been doing?
Mostly slaving away, really. Just a lot of work over at the shop. But I figured you
leans around to look over your shoulder at the group.
Pallas pushes Candyce forward.
We did get...
so it's you, huh? You got stuck with the outsiders?
Yeah, you could say that for sure. We did.
Would they be needing some, and he gestures behind himself, some of the merchandise?
Actually, the topic of discussion.
Well, you came to the
lady
right place!
is looking for.
He pulls the like drawstring and like like folds down like a bunch of strips of material in different colors. If you see anything that catches your eye, tell me.
Yeah, she'll just start perusing. Ultimately, I'm going to get to the outfit that Abby drew.
There's a lot of leather.
Oh,
There's some linen.
It's probably a heavy material dress with an ombre at the bottom.
I'm gonna say this is
then, sort of like a rug material thing as the hood. And
it is a woven outer layer with a canvas underlayer. Canvas for Candice.
Yeah, that's good.
Not exactly the most comfortable thing.
It's comfortable. Doesn't this look comfortable? This looks
look.
comfortable.
I mean, yeah, it fits well. It looks like it would fit well. Oh, I see you. You got your eyes on one of these sand cruisers, huh? Yeah, a lot of your outside is brushing through like these models, huh? The nomads.
What is he talking about?
He's gesturing over to this dress set.
Oh, okay. You said sand cruise. I was like, is
Yeah.
he selling me a car now?
Yeah,
What?
no, he's like, sand cruise. This will cut through the toughest sandstorm you'll find out there. And it doesn't look too bad if I say so myself.
Yeah, I like the shade. You did a pretty good job.
I'm sure the price isn't too bad.
He's in. Oh no, it's acceptable, I would say.
So,
Well, what do you got to offer, man?
we've already given you our wares.
No, you've given me yours, but something like this, I think it's worth a little more, you know?
I think our wares should cover it.
I think your wares don't.
Now this young lady here is, he's like, this young, this
young
middle-aged
lady.
woman.
Who is...
This young lady, she's a
Twice
guest
age.
here in our town. Shouldn't we make her feel welcome?
You know what would make me feel welcome?
I couldn't imagine.
You know, it's
But
funny, the longer this thing
he
sits
puts,
here,
he puts a paw on the man's shoulder. Now, see here, I can see quite a lot of misconstruements here on this. Like, look at the coat.
the
look at the
longer
hood.
this hangs here,
It
the
probably
more I think
isn't
it's
even.
worth, man.
No, I think actually
Give
age
me a 20 and 6.
pretty much just puts the quality down.
Give me a 20 and 6.
9. You got 9, she got 12.
And actually, I think the curvature is not even, like, to her standards.
Pallas, what do you got to offer me, man?
He pulls out his trinkets.
He opens it, like digs through them. Just,
I've got some adornments, tassels, anything you could need. You could use it.
is it silver?
As far as I know.
Yeah, this'll work.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, you just waves. You take it out. We got a changing tent over here. He just gathers that up, shoves it back in. Fox is gone.
That's fine. He's like a dog. He'll come back eventually.
You just suddenly realize he isn't sitting next to you.
Oh no, that's not good.
I would beg to differ.
I mean, we have to be punctual at the.
So, you gentlemen got anything more for me? Or was that it?
I'm doing pretty well as it stands.
Alright, man. Well, you got anything more for me? Let me know.
Of course. Do our best here. We're gonna go.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna take your stuff over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She changes into it. It's funny. She's while Fox has maintained the sort of like I am still alert and soldier.
Yeah.
Candice is like maybe in denial given her certain circumstances, but like just desperately wanting to not be on the job right now. She just wants to be a civilian.
You mostly get ignored for the most part. You see, every now and then you'll see someone who doesn't look Dunish, and you recognize that they're either nomads or just travelers or merchants
Sure.
wandering around. They mostly stick to the merchant quarters. But yeah, you're pretty much ignored for the most part. You put on your stuff and you blend in a lot more.
Right.
So what are the three of you doing now? It's about 8-ish, 9-ish.
If you...
Well, I gotta go to the agriculture guild, and that shouldn't take too long.
You know how to get back to where we are at.
I should. I'm sure there are like little maps and like road signs.
You probably remember, honestly.
You could.
It's a big city, but you know.
Like this is like a place you've been a lot.
People know me all right here. You could just stop somebody they may know, anyways, if you really need to. But,
all right.
I'm good to head back.
Where did Fox leave?
He disappeared. I hope he knows that we're supposed to be at the.
That's on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
do some work.
Yeah. And so Pallas is gonna go to the generally jewelry-based stands to judge them.
Yeah, gem work. There's some assorted.
Not buying, just literally judging them.
He approaches a stand of a more notable-looking arrangement of jewelry. He comes up to the counter.
Enjoying the wares?
Well, my interest is piqued. How much would something like this go for? He pulls out like a chain of pearls.
I can't stress enough. They don't do monetary amounts of money.
I know. Like, how much is this worth?
Well, it depends on how much. He looks over like top to bottom. Depends on how much someone like you can offer.
Checking me out, damn. He puts the chain down and kind of puts his hands behind his back He puts his paws behind his back and kind of peruses through the selection.
Peruses?
Yeah, shut up. I'm trying to think of something that he would actually want.
If you don't mind me saying, I think you might want some of the other stands.
What do you mean?
Somewhat a little more suited to your tastes.
He gives the man a chuckle.
And ability to supply.
Ability to supply. What do you mean by that? Approaches the stand.
Shrugs.
A man like yourself could surely understand that I'm looking for something of high quality.
A man like yourself may want to look for something a little more affordable.
You're not trying to swindle me here, are you?
No, I don't think I could.
I don't think you could either.
I don't think you could offer me anything I'd want.
No, let's just see about that before you start kicking me out. He grabs...
Go ahead.
He takes a look at a set of delicate earrings that were sitting on the counter there. How much for these? I was looking to get pierced.
Well, what you got?
He pulls out his bag of trinkets. What would you permit me to have in my bag of trinkets?
I'll pull something out and I'll say yes or no.
He pulls out, how about an anklet? Made out of a mixture of silver and black steel? Is that what it was? That's what the metal was?
Yeah.
We have used for anything? A mixture of steel and silver and black steel.
Should I roll crafting for that?
Yes.
What it is? It's a 15. Yeah. Pretty good.
My own craft, very high quality.
You could probably pawn that off for a couple of loose sand cloaks.
Oh, come on here. I made it with my own two paws.
No, I can tell.
Family trade. Now, you wouldn't pass up something like this. He puts the anklet back and pulls out a small pearl brooch framed with silver.
I don't mean to be rude, but maybe you should look at some of the lower class market options.
God, this bitch. Let me buy the fucking earrings. Goddamn.
Slides your stuff back over the counter.
The Abby impulse to just steal it all.
Goddamn. I can't be swindly over here. Tell me what you want, and I can get it for you.
What I really want? What I truly desire?
Anything you wish.
It's called absence.
Absence you can get? He pulls out... Okay, no. Let me think. Something here. Oh, he pulls out a box. Mostly clear. The bottom is made out of black steel, and then it has a glass top. And then he opens the box. From the outside, it looks as if the box is empty, and when he opens it, it is full of little trinkets and jewelries and chains. You could conceal your deepest secrets, as anyone else could see. It's absent. He closes it.
Reaches up to the edge of his market stall.
Why does this guy not want business? What's his deal?
I don't deal with competition.
Competition? No. This is simply an offer. All I want is a pair of earrings. Can I charisma, please?
Yes.
Persuasion, baby? Persuasion,
Persuasion or charisma?
This was supposed to
It
be
is the same stats, and you got a 15 again.
lovely.
Give me a 20 and 6.
Oh,
That is a 18.
The curtain.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay.
The market quarter is extremely hostile.
No shit.
He's gonna turn around and go to another stand instead. Try to get something to give him.
You just do work?
Yeah, work for, like... He'll come back towards, like... See if he can find...
Yeah, if it's near.
Yeah, I think we're gonna reconvene
towards
probably at some
midday.
point.
A little before that, but, like, he's trying to knock out some requisitions and get some work done.
Candice, you just go over to the agricultural guild?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Roll for know people.
I mean, she knows.
Okay, yeah. So
she
who
knows
is it?
people, but I don't know, like, maybe roll for find people
Yes.
that know. 11.
Yeah, no, you go in and then they just sort of stop you like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
I mean, yeah, softball me a name here, like.
This is someone you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Who am I looking for?
Jerusi.
Jerusi?
Yeah.
Is it Jerusi or Jerusi?
You've never gotten a straight answer.
Okay. Jerusi? I'm looking for a Jerusi.
Looking at you and then like down and like up.
If you tell him Candice wants to catch up, he might, I don't know.
I'll do that.
Is he in the building? Is he here right now, or is he busy?
He turns and like goes through the back door. There's just a Steam link that's just playing some of the drag races on the Outer Limits.
You'll watch.
Like you see somebody try to sideswipe the Ripsaw in front of them. And they fishtail, they throw it in reverse, and they slide back and just absolutely derail this guy's tread. Starts spitting out. You hear the crowd just... Okay, what is it? Holy shit! Holy shit! You're back in town?
Yeah.
Wow!
What? Plus one arm.
Yeah, I can see that. How did that happen, huh?
It's a very long story.
I bet it was.
And
What the hell are you doing back here?
I'm a little pressed for time. I only have a few hours, but I'll see if I can make it short. She'll just basically go over, what she's been up to, what she's been trying to do. I'm sure you saw last night, or maybe you didn't. You seem surprised to see me.
Oh, yeah, I've been working all night.
Yeah.
We've had some serious trouble with the water mains.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, we've just not been able to find what we used to. It's something's wrong with all of our equipment. We've had to resort to going out and just water searching.
Doing the old-fashioned one, yeah. I got something to go to at 12, but I can take a look if you want.
Yeah, sure. If you
See
want
what's
to
going on.
look it over. Yeah, sure. He waves you back and like goes to the door, and he grabs one of the just like plate helmets and puts it on.
Sure.
And you walk back through the industrial section to the lower water mains, where this is the pump-in ducts, where they're gathering water, and you can see, it's at about just a little over half capacity. And there are people wandering around. They're all in their safety equipment.
It's like a Rango situation.
More like a city water. But like this is the there's an in duct and it goes in and then it goes out to various places in the city. So this is like a what's it called? It's like a water tower basically. Yeah, as you can see, we're not drawing in the dailies. What we used to, we've turned it up, but we can't really seem to cross that threshold.
And how do they receive water usually?
These are the field inducts where they have put pipe out towards the southern ranges and down deep enough where they have steam relays that passively draw in water from the surrounding earth.
Sure.
And condense it and pump it back through the pipes.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been drilling and piping them, but we can't really seem to find any new mains.
Have you gone on location? Like, have you investigated where you're taking water from?
Machines just faulty every time we get out there. We've had maintenance crews working round the clock.
Strange. Think the weather has any impact on it, or has it been particularly dry recently? I've been mostly in the city up north.
Maybe. I think the water's out there, but we just haven't been able to get it in. All of our equipment seems to malfunction just every time we pump.
You don't think someone's sabotaging it, do you?
No, I don't think they could. We're out there in the middle of nowhere.
Well, you never know. The middle of nowhere is somewhere for someone who doesn't want to be found.
I don't know who'd want to be out there. It's out west.
Which would be...
So you have... If I'm facing towards you, so you have pretty much Briat, you have the Northern Dune Lords, and you have Ape and Pallas up here. They'd be out here. And you know where that sort of thing's in that area, that's towards Copperville, and that area. Mostly just water main faults.
That's strange. How recent is this?
No, it's been going on the last couple of weeks. Nothing bad. We still have reserves, and we've been manually pumping, but it's slowed down our efforts a lot.
Yeah, it might just be old equipment.
Well, we're piping new stuff out there as we speak.
Wouldn't hurt to go in different directions also, like, you might as well.
Not today.
Oh yeah, I guess with the war on the way, too.
That's been keeping our troubles. We've had to have constant survey teams and, well, these days we've had to have patrols out.
Right.
Something's driving the vultures nuts, too.
How so?
They've been up and about. We actually, for the first time in a couple months, we actually had a couple of vultures try their hand.
Jeez. Alright, yeah, I guess keep me posted. I have no idea what to expect. I'll get back to you on that, but it's possible I'll have a lot of time on my hands. So if you need help in any respect, I am willing and ready.
Hey, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, it's despite everything, it's good to be back.
A lot of the guys didn't think you'd make it, or that you hadn't made it.
Yeah, it was close. We walked right into an Imperial fort and stole a ship right out of their own hangar. It was...
Are you serious?
It was ridiculous.
Huh. Sure, that'll have no repercussions for the future.
Maybe for me, not for anyone else though. We turned off all the tracking.
Kick their ass anyway.
Yeah, and if nothing else, it's one more ship for you guys.
Yeah, you shrug. Yeah, you know the flight boys will have fun with that. It is roughly 11:30. Where do you gather?
Yeah, I think we should just gather at the gates and wait for everyone else to show up.
Richter would have went to
That's
the
fine.
marketplace, looked around, and then went to the gates.
Yeah. So you're at the gates of the embassy. It is fully stocked. You see, the soldiers are out in full force. There's a hard perimeter around this place, and they are stocked at the gates as well. And so Candyce, you show up. It's about almost midday. Your inquiry agent shows up very, very soon afterwards.
Any appearance by Fox?
Nothing yet.
Man, I
Alright.
love this inquiry agent. He's just so stubby.
He's very stubby. Okay, we're gonna get everything everything together? We got all of our persons.
Um,
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
all that we can realistically expect.
Great. Okay. So heading inside, there are just a few things you need to know. You are technically crossing into what we call sovereign territory. So that means for you two, you are going to be technically diplomatic ambassadors. So do your best to represent your country with the most respect you can. Personally, I would say don't talk to anyone you don't have to.
Yeah, it's just the thing we do.
Okay, yes. Just wanted to make sure everybody's on the same page, and
why did you turn a Mexican there for a second? You gave him a different accent.
it's Spanish. It's sort of been going between the two.
Okay.
It's
I'm
hard.
I'm gonna say there is a more Spain Spanish in the southern and western,
I mean, that's what the accent
and there's a more Mexican-ish, just like for the meta, in the northern areas.
And then there's the west, where your character is from, where there just isn't an accent.
So we're in
I
the
guess.
north, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm making fun of you not having an accent.
Oh, well, you know.
But yeah, you hear the and the main gate opens up, and you see a couple of the Pallas Regency guardsmen walk out, and they hail you over. You are inside the Imperial Embassy. You'll note immediately there are no actual Imperial service people here. They long ago gave up trying to establish real relations.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking joke.
Yeah, but the embassy's still here, and it's manned by groundskeepers, as you would call it. But you head through the outer court into the main building. It is refreshingly cool in here. It is kept at a crisp northern acclimate temperature. And you head inside. There's someone at the front desk who just immediately buzzes you through to the back rooms.
I probably know their name.
Yeah, they give you. Oh, okay then.
Just gives a wave. Not like I was about to say a shy wave. It's not a shy wave.
Just
More like
hey.
like a. It's a seeing your neighbors after you walk home after like a one night stand or something.
Your walk of shaming. Yeah, you are escorted through the back entrance. You guys, you've never seen the inside of this place. It's so weird. Everything is smooth metal, and there's like potted plants.
I gotta get me one of them.
And there's like carpet. It's weird. It smells weird in here.
Wide-eyed and looking everywhere, really.
But you go
have
through
you
the
guys
back.
interacted with your royal relatives at all?
Barely.
Our royal relatives?
Yeah, your dad is a cousin to the line of Mahala.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. We
So
don't
like
really...
not so distantly related.
Is that in character for Candyce or no?
I mean, it
But-
can be.
Yeah.
Have you engaged? Have you I mean, how familiar with this are you?
There's like our father isn't allowed inside the
Where you are right now.
right here, and we just kind of never really connected.
You know,
We've just done our really own thing.
There's a you pass by. There is a picture under the desk of your dad with "Do not allow this man entrance."
Yeah, I still don't know why, but it's not like we hate anybody. We've just never really seen them, you know.
You are escorted into a meeting hall, and you go in. There's a long table, and sitting at the end of it is a man in an Imperial Baron's uniform.
Oh yeah.
He's just sitting there,
Crazy.
and beside him, with her entourage, is Regent Mahala.
Is God, man, it sucks that I gave that book to Fox and he's not here.
Fox is here.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Oh, where?
he's just here now,
But like where?
beside you.
Oh, like she's
You could assume he was in the room or something, but he's just there now.
like she's She's long since been like
desensitized
to the jump scare. She's like, you have the book with you? All right. Maybe hold on to it until we read the room. All right.
But yeah, no, you're escorted in, and you find your seats.
Where do I sit? Fuck.
Where do you sit? There's about 8 seats at the sides of the tables, and 1 on each end.
So if it's right, Baron, Ra.
Oh no, Ra's at the head.
Ra's at the head.
To her left is the Baron.
We're just gonna go to the right side of the table.
Yeah, I think Candyce is going to like wait half a step to let people pass her and sit down first.
Across from the Baron.
Okay. Yeah, you see Fox like ease himself in and is maintaining eye contact with him.
Yeah, she'll sit down next to Fox too. Would either of us recognize this guy?
No, but he's in a pristine
That's surprising.
Baron's uniform. Well, to be fair, are you really that connected with the royal military?
She's been trying to. Oh, okay.
You know what?
Because basically, anything that affects the large movements of like political and like war shit. You know, a cohesive sentence that just came out of my mouth.
Yes. Yeah.
I could roll for it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
19.
It's a 19. Yeah, this is Baron Tenebri. This is a guy who has been basically just on forward reconnaissance and counterintelligence.
Okay.
His flight crew is comprised of basically just reconnaissance aircraft.
Is it weird that he's here?
It would make sense that he's the one dealing with foreign policy.
Okay. God, that's gotta be a shit show for him.
Yeah, he looks vaguely amused, but he has said nothing and made no moves. He looks, you can tell, just sort of by vague appearances, he looks very inner city,
Sure.
imperial.
He doesn't know. Hold on.
Yeah, but like he's imperial, but he looks like from the 3 crown cities, very very northern.
She'll give him like an acknowledging nod, like, Baron,
Fox does not.
and then like slightly over, Your Highness.
She has been just sort of like elbows on table, hands steepled together, just like staring ahead.
So, is it? I'm just gonna. Victor's just gonna. Is it cool if we sit here, or there's no problems with that one? We're just gonna.
That would work for me.
Is the Baron?
The Baron speaks.
Ooh,
Okay.
he's gonna put out a paw to shake his hand. The Baron's hand.
Looks over and he raises an arm and like. Could it be the other hand?
He just switches.
Yeah.
Pallas O'Reilly.
He has an empty sleeve. There's actually an empty sleeve on his right side. There is no arm.
Okay.
So it is good to
Wait,
meet you.
that makes no sense. Why would he offer his right hand to shake?
No, like he reached over first.
He just went.
Pallas did.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you offer your right hand? You always offer your left, right?
Really?
That's not a thing.
That's not a thing. You always offer your dominant hand.
Huh.
Have you been offering your left hand this whole time?
I usually just wait. So maybe I've just been shaking a lot of left-handed people's hands.
Yeah, that's weird. No, every time that is very natural
That makes
for me.
sense now that I'm thinking about it. But like
No.
I've always.
No, but he, you see, like, there's, like, folded and pinned at his side, his uniform is empty and arm.
Mm-hmm.
And you could probably surmise he is not allowed to have a prosthetic here.
Mm-hmm.
As that... Well, and you look down.
Okay, well, okay. If that was a rule, she wouldn't have it up.
No, he is not allowed to have it because he is an active member of the official imperial military.
I see.
He is not. You see, he's Baron of all weapons.
Okay.
You actually see he doesn't have his shoes on.
Oh.
So yeah, he's just there.
Why is carpeted?
It is carpet. It's nice carpet.
Wait, this guy got his grippers out, bro.
Yes, socks.
Okay, I got it.
He ain't got his grippers out. His grippers are contained.
Grippers contained.
So he shakes the man's actual hand.
Actual hand.
Pallas O'Reilly's from the O'Reilly's metalworking shop. Nice to meet you.
Hello, I am Baron Tenebri.
Are you interested in metalworking? Perhaps jewelry? Maybe you have a lady in friend.
He looks over at Rod, like back.
Maybe let's not do business
We are
right now.
here on official matters of the state.
What matters exactly would that be?
Looks over at Raw again and like,
Are these people of our...
and she like shakes head and like,
Okay then. We are here to address the matters of one, well, ex-paladin.
Pallas, I got a spot for you right here.
I'm like, okay.
Candyce just like looks around like, uh-oh.
You sit.
I have been made informed of certain things that were never processed in their due time. Being one, your release from service.
Word travels pretty quick, huh?
Perhaps it does.
then he looks over at Raw again, and you actually like there's a little bit of like interest there. He looks over back at you.
But these things can be discussed later. I presume you have more pressing matters.
Looking at me?
Yeah.
That's not really up to me right now.
There is a long
like drums her
silence.
fingers on the table.
There's just a long, drawn-out silence.
Richter is just sort of tracing, like, along his arms. Just feeling, just bumps and just occupying time, just waiting to let it burn away.
Why are you back?
It's not, I wanted to come back. There's not really,
So the better question is, why did you leave?
I wanted to stop this. She gestures at the Baron.
She looks over, and he's like, he would raise both hands in his defense, but
Not you specifically. The war, all of it. I thought I had a shot, which I didn't, obviously. But I had an opportunity. I thought I'd.
We have some unresolved business.
and she pushes her chair away and stands. And she turns to the door, and someone walks in, and they are carrying a case of swords. And she holds her hands out, and she grabs one. You see the Baron is growing increasingly more confused and concerned.
Richter's just gonna emptily stare over her, still tracing his arm.
If you remember, you left something unattended.
Yeah.
And she and the guardsman walks over to you and hands you the sword in its case. The Baron raises it.
I do not think that this is now the time for this.
Families do this sometimes.
It's just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'll take the sword and stand up.
Fox, as this entire time, he's just been reading the book under the table. And like...
Oh shit. Should we be here for this?
I don't... Goes back to it. Yeah, no, Ra has pushed her chair away, and it's just sort of strode towards you.
What did the swords look like?
These are a pair of Mahala clan's black steel sabers.
So it's like an actual like sort of saber
Yes.
with like that sort of like, yeah.
Basket hilt.
Just remind me again, what were the exact specifications of the proposed challenge?
So you said, hey, I want to go and see if I can stop the war. And she said, no, the fuck you won't.
Mm-hmm.
And she challenged you to a duel of determination.
Right.
Over the fact that you would leave.
So Candyce,
Did you not duel her?
Candyce told her flat out, I'm not dueling you.
I'm not dueling you.
Like, even if we fought and I lose, I would still go.
And then she left.
And then she left. She picks up the sword. What do you hope to gain from this?
Do you realize how much
And she like pauses.
the level of dishonor you have placed on me and my name and my rule over this place?
She just sort of like looks down.
I hope to regain whatever semblance of unity you and I once had.
You hear it. As the Baron sort of adjusts his chair and...
I would request a leave for this.
She just like nods and he stands up and he sort of shuffles out.
Richter kind of just sits back in his chair.
No,
at this
I'm not
point
going
now.
nowhere. I'm gonna watch.
You kidding me? I wouldn't leave to go anywhere else.
This is just pastime for Richter's, really.
It
It just happens to be like
This
feels
is
like
prime
grand
entertainment.
finals, really.
Do you accept my challenge?
I do.
She takes a breath in, and she puts her hand on the grip. Roll 4 melee.
It's a 10.
Give me a 20 and 8.
That is a 11. Who was who? Who went first?
She puts her hand on the grip of the sword, and I think you instinctually just raise your arm as she whips it out at you. She draws it out and it immediately slashes, and you raise your arm and it sparks off the top. And she is approaching you immediately. She is advancing.
Alright.
So now roll for initiative.
Cool. 11.
This is Ramahala.
4.
Oh, okay, so you get the next move.
So what is allowed in this kind of fight? Like, obviously, she brought out swords. Is it just, alright, we are fighting with swords?
It is... basically, the rules of this is make your opponent submit.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, she's gonna just pull out the rapier she already has.
Ah, you were disarmed.
Were we?
You're entering an embassy.
Okay. You never mentioned it, so I kind of assumed.
You know what? I don't think you were disarmed.
Were we disarmed?
Yes.
Alright, so she pulls out the rapier and
So
sort of
she's now two-handing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the next move.
I think what she's going to do is she's going to, jump step back from the table to try and get away from that. Basically, what I'm imagining her using these two weapons is the kind of like Attack of the Clones Anakin dual wielding Obi-Wan and his own lightsabers, just sort of like trying to not make a show of it, but like sort of disorient the opponent by like just whirling blades sort of thing. before going in with both. So here's
The
my
first attack.
First attack is, oh god, that's a 25. And then a 7. So just one.
So a 25. Roll me a D8 with advantage.
That is a 22. Is that
Oh, yeah. You see, that happens, and ducking under the first one and jumping aside, you actually catch her across the back of her shoulder and slice that open.
I think. I'm trying to think. What is? Can I not do damage?
Do you want to choose not to do damage?
I think what's happening is like Candyce's headspace is I agree with you. But I'm also not going to fucking shame you in your own house by throwing the fight.
Right.
So she doesn't want to. She'll actually hit her, but
Yeah.
she's not. And you can roll to see if she picks up on this, but she's not actually trying to deal lasting damage.
Right. No, you draw a slice across the back of her shoulder. And in response, you see her duck down and spring up and kick off the wall and roll me a 20 and 8.
God damn.
That is a 22.
22. Roll defense as she kicks off the wall and tries to pommel strike you in the head.
Candice spins around, activates the shield that comes out of her arm.
Yeah.
She's going to roll with counter. Oh wow, that's a 22.
That is
So-
a 22. That goes to the attacker.
But just barely.
You, but I think what happens is she jumps off the wall and just slams both hands into the shield and bounces over you. So she's now flying over the table.
God, just the duck. Yeah.
East Fox. He was like sort of half watching. Oh shit! As he dives aside. She is over the table now.
As my next attack, I am going to. So you know how there's the sort of stun steam blast I have in my arm? As she's flying, she's going to try and like knock her down so that her landing is kind of
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how to describe it. Basically unstable. I had a
Right.
roll
You're trying to disrupt her dive.
So I'm going to roll for stun. That's not good. That's a 7.
Oh, give me a 28 with advantage.
Well, I mean, she can't attack back.
This is evasion.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, technically I can still hit. That is a 19.
Never mind. Yeah, no, you actually do. You blast that thread. You see her spread all of her limbs out, and then she hits the ground on one and just falls into a complete roll.
Mm-hmm.
You see her roll, hit the ground. She turns around, snags a chair, and whips it over her head and throws it over the table.
Damn.
Roll for evasion.
All right. Well, what's her attack roll?
Oh yeah, that would be just 20.
The 3.
Oh, okay. Roll evasion, I guess.
Yeah. To be fair, I'll just roll flat as well because like I'm not gonna counter this. 4.
No
just
way.
Barely.
Yeah, no. Chair sails over you.
She ducks down.
Smashes on the back wall.
What kind of government is this?
You see, there's just a Pallas guardsman just watching.
No, this
At the end
is
of the
par
round.
with the course, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yes, Candice is going to charge forward. I think just like vault onto the table, and then jump down and use the height advantage to attack her. So just another sword attack. That is a 9, and then a 27.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Give me a 28 with advantage.
Or on. No, I did the math wrong. 23, sorry. But even still. 28 D8 with advantage. So that's for both of them. So against the first attack, beats it easily. Second attack, no. That's a 19 on the second one. So I miss on the first one and I hit on the second.
Yeah, you see her, reach up and bat the first one away, and what do?
Can I, use both swords to, disarm her? We've never really dealt with disarming
That would be
Harbinger.
another roll.
Okay, like an additional roll or
Yes,
a
an
different
additional roll.
type of... Okay, so I will roll to disarm. Would that count as stun, or would that count as melee?
That would count as melee.
Okay. That is a 21. What would she roll?
20 and 8 flat.
No,
Woo!
that's a 13.
Yeah, no, you reach down and you hook through the basket grip with one, and with leverage you twist up and yank it away.
And I, if you don't mind my flavor here, I yank it up, throw it up, and it gets impaled in the ceiling.
Give me a 20 and 6.
Alright. That is a 16.
And roll a flat 20.
Is she just gonna punch me? She's just gonna punch me. 17.
Oh! She jumps at you. You are just jumped at immediately.
Candyce sticks both swords in the ground and then like uses them like to hold herself up and kicks with both legs in the sternum as she jumps.
Boom! Bah! And yeah, no, she just hits the ground and there's
And Candyce will let go of both swords and just walk forward.
Alright. Give me another 20 and 6.
I mean,
I
it's
thought
my
you said
turn,
you didn't
right?
want to
Yes.
humiliate her in her own house.
What?
I thought you said you didn't want to humiliate her.
It would be shaming to not
It'd be shaming to not put up a good fight.
Right. Yeah.
And like I'm an imperial soldier. I'm going to, but no, she's just gonna run at her, and it's not. I don't know if this would even count as light melee. She's just gonna like fight her hand.
Unarmed, yeah.
Like she's not gonna
So it's
she's not gonna
flat.
sucker punch
Right.
her. She's gonna wait for her to see her, but she's just gonna punch at her
Yeah. So
with
it's
a
flat.
rod arm.
Yeah.
2.
Give me a 20 and D6.
That is a 15.
As she's on the ground, she also rears up her legs and just wraps both of them around your arm as you punch and drags you to the ground.
All right.
Oh.
Can I say, if you can say no if not, since I did fail the roll, can I say instead of getting dragged to the ground, she detaches her arm?
Oh, no, I like that.
So as she gets yanked down, it's like, nope, that falls off.
It's now your turn again.
I'm gonna use Steam Speak
Yeah.
to activate the stun blast while she's holding onto the arm.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll stun for
Roll.
that. That is a 18.
Alright, what do I want to roll for this? Just roll 5d20.
No disadvantage.
To nat 20.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah.
You know what I just rolled for her? Fucking endure. What happens is you blast at her, and she grabs the arm and swings it overhead at you. And, not counter, not endure, counter. She just tanks that, grabs the arm, and just whacks you with your own fist.
Alright, how much harm do I take for that?
You take 1 harm. I want to state that Raw is also at 1 harm. Anyway, yeah, it's technically your turn. She got clocked with your own hand.
So, my counter skill is, the flavor behind that is the shield. Can I still use that mechanical skill if I don't have access to my arm?
You can.
Like, does my character just know how to counter really
Yes.
well? Okay. In that case, she's just gonna Steam Speak the arm to just turn off.
Yeah.
Fuck that. And then she's going to, I think she's just gonna... I think she's just gonna wait. She's just gonna, like, be ready. She's gonna brace.
Yeah. That's your move. I'm gonna give you advantage on your next defense roll.
Okay.
Give me a 20 and 6.
That's a 5.
Ooh. Okay. Roll unarmed defense.
Alright, this is counter for me.
Oh, it is? Okay.
That's a 10.
Oh, I thought that was a 4.
No.
I read that as 1. I was like, ugh. Yeah. No. She spins up to her feet and tries swinging the arm at your leg.
I think she just, like, jumps over it.
Fair enough. It's your turn.
Alright, you know what? She tries to get her in a headlock.
Okay, you're gonna try to grapple her.
So, nothing to that. 7.
Yeah, give me a 20 and 8. That is
That is a 8.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, no, she is grappled.
Yeah, she just like has her in a headlock with her one arm.
You know what happened? Give you a 20 and 8. You know what happens to that?
It's 5. Man, the dice really want Candyce to win.
God damn, okay. I guess rolled grappling defense. Which is nothing.
Flat. 12.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, no, she reaches back and wraps her legs around your midsection and is reaching up and trying to turn your head away. What do you do to that?
I guess just try to maintain it? I don't know.
No, but like what do you do?
Do I just go for like
A
an
kiss.
MMA move here, or
You can elbow her. No, you have her in the choke lock, right?
She also has one arm.
yeah?
Oh wait, you should be at disadvantage.
Oh, should I roll again?
No.
Yeah, I don't know what to do from here.
Are you stunned?
I guess.
Yeah, give me another roll, honestly. For
Nat 1. Wow.
you're moving around to try to get her off,
Mhm.
and your foot comes down on your arm, and it rolls,
Oh.
and you go forward. So give me a 20 and 8.
That is a 14.
All right, roll grappling defense. So it's
2.
2! I'm gonna say probably the experience of suddenly pitching forward while there's someone attached to you is a little disconcerting. She has maneuvered herself up far enough to get her shoulder under your chin and has grabbed the back of your head and is now squeezing that. So she's put you in a standing Darce choke,
Gosh.
which is... But well, she's got her other arm also, so it's this weird reverse. You have her in a headlock, she has you, and you're just sort of there on the ground for a second, just back and forth. Just, you yield.
She won't at first.
Like you struggle, but you're both basically locked together now. Like neither of you can move, and it's just on the ground.
Austin's personal choice would be just to be jump and fall on her.
I've had that happen, and that sucks so
Well,
much.
no, it's because like. I
Well,
can't-
also, you actually can't get up. She
We're
has
on the
her
ground, yeah.
She has
Oh, are you
her
on the ground? I
legs.
thought you guys were still standing, like the
No,
standing dark.
she tripped. You yield.
Yes.
She just totally relaxes. She's just laying there. What has been Pallas and Richter's just sort of whole?
Victor's disappointed. You know, he really thinks that Candyce could have went way longer, but
Fox the entire time was sliding coins over to Pallas.
Man, I do not gamble.
He slides it
Pallas
over
is
Richter.
not a gambling man.
he's gonna take like some like just general trinkets and put it over to like
At the end of it,
say Candyce.
He just pushes everything towards you.
Well, that's nice that he was
Put a
betting on
little
Candyce.